Non-Muslims under the Caliphate. Non-Muslims were given the status of al-Dima, the people under protection, with adult men paying a jizya tax equal to 1 dinar per year, with exemptions for the elderly and the disabled. Those who were neither Christian nor Jews, such as pagans, were given the status of majus. The treatment of non-Muslims in the Caliphate had been a subject of considerable debate among scholars and commentators, especially those interested in drawing parallels in the coexistence of Muslims and non-Muslims in the modern world. Jews constituted more than 5% of the population. Al-Andalus was a key center of Jewish life during the early Middle Ages, producing important scholars and one of the most stable and wealthy Jewish communities. The longest period of relative tolerance began after 912 with the reign of Abd ar-Rahman III and his son al-Hakam II, when the Jews of Al-Andalus prospered, devoting themselves to the service of the Caliphate of Cordoba, to the study of sciences and the commerce of industry, especially trading in silk and slaves, in this way promoting the prosperity of the country. Southern Iberia became an asylum for the oppressed Jews of other countries. Under the Almoravids and the Almohads, there may have been more intermittent persecution of the Jews, but sources are extremely scarce and do not give a clear picture. Though the situation appears to have deteriorated after 1160, Muslim pogroms against the Jews in Al-Andalus occurred in Cordoba in 1011 and Granada in 1066. However, the massacres of the Dhimis are rare in the Islamic history. The Almohads, who had taken control of the Almoravids, Maghreb and Andalusian territories by 1147, far surpassed the Almoravids in the fundamental outlook, and they treated the non-Muslims harshly. Faced with the choice of either death or conversion, many Jews and Christians emigrated. Some, such as the family of Maimonides, fled east to more tolerant Muslim lands. Many ethnicities and religions coexisted in Al-Andalus. Each contributed to its intellectual prosperity. Literacy in Islamic Iberia was far more widespread than in many other nations in the West at the time. Thus, it also had an important literary activity. One specialist of Al-Andalus intellectual history, Maria Lucia Alvila, said that biographical dictionaries have recorded information about thousands of distinguished people in every period from Al-Andalus who were cultivators of knowledge, particularly in the legal religious sciences, as well as authors, and that the exact number of scholars which appear in the biographical sources has not been established yet, but it surely exceeds 6,000. It has been estimated that in the 10th century, between 70,000 and 80,000 manuscripts were copied on a yearly basis in Cordoba alone. In the 11th century, the Hindu-Arabic numeral system, base 10, reached Europe via Al-Andalus through Spanish Muslims together with knowledge of astronomy and instruments like the astrolabe, first imported of Gerbert of Erlich. For this reason, the numerals came to be known in Europe as the Arabic numerals. From the earliest days, the Umayyads wanted to be seen as intellectual rivals to the Abbasids, and for Cordoba to have libraries and educational institutions to rival Baghdad's. Although there was clearly rivalry between the two powers, there was freedom to travel between the two caliphates, which helped spread new ideas and innovations over time.